Hello everybody, today is Thursday, December the 11th, 2014, the day after I went to MEPS. I was so tired when I got home, it was crazy. Alright, so here's how everything went. So, I got to the hotel, I had to sign in, I had to get my room key and everything, listen to the lady, the liaison, talk to us for just a few minutes. Then I went upstairs and I met my roommate. She was pretty cool. Kiara. She just turned 18. She was going to the army. Anyway, so me and her, we hung out for a while and we went to the gym downstairs. No, we went to eat dinner. And then we just ate a salad. And then we went to the gym. And then we had a meeting, like a little briefing about the hotel and what to expect for tomorrow, the wake-up call and everything, what's expected of us. That was I think I just said it was at 8:30. And then we went back to the gym to finish up. Then ended up going to sleep around like 11. I woke up around 3 or so because I just couldn't sleep. I was sleeping just fast, just felt like time went by like real fast or slow or something. Yeah, it felt like it went slow, not fast. Anyway, so they gave us our wake up call about 4:44 in the morning. They said they'll call you between 4:35 and 4:45 or something. So we got up, got dressed. You had to be downstairs by 5:15 to sign out so you can have enough time to eat. So they had like bacon, eggs, sausages, other stuff I forgot. I just ate like some fruit and I got some eggs. Those eggs were, anyway, we'll talk about them eggs. So got on the bus, went to I'm sorry, I just woke up. So we got to Fort Lee. That's in Petersburg, Virginia, or Colonial Heights. I don't even know. The area confused me. So we got there, and they had us line up outside, and it was cold. They was telling us, like, what they expected of us, what we was going to go through that day. And we had to go inside and put our stuff in a room, and then go to our liaison's office. I was the only girl for the Navy. It was a lot of people for the Navy, a lot of people for the Army. Yeah, most of the girls was there for the Army. It was like 2 girls for the Air Force, and I was the only girl. I think I just said that for the Navy. So they gave you a name tag. You gave them your packet from your recruiter, and then you basically had to go to medical, or if you had to do your ASVAB, then they sent you there. They just sent you wherever you needed to go. So I went to medical and did my hearing test. Then in the middle of trying to do my eye exam, they had to stop everybody so we could go to this classroom to just get briefed on what was going to happen that day. So after that, then I did my blood work. After blood work, you had to get down to your like bra and your underwear, take off your socks and everything so you can get your height and your weight. After they did that, I went back to my vision test, and then I went to do my female exam, which was just like check your eyes, check your mouth, check your ears. Make sure you clean your ears, okay? Clean your ears, because one girl, she got like disqualified because her ears was dirty or something. It was just temporary, but she had to come back another day, and then she had a whole bunch of problems that day, so I don't even know if she's gonna be able to go into the Army now. So just clean your ears, okay? So and just like do a breast exam, make sure you have any lumps. They what do they do? They do the breast exam. They check your stomach. They made sure you were female. I didn't get a pep smear or anything. On the paper it said that you would have a pep smear, but we didn't have one. After that, there I lined up with the rest of the girls in the room. We all had to be there, and I brought my underwear. So I didn't even really get dressed after my exam because there was no reason for me to get dressed and get right back undressed. So I went to the next room. We had to like do these weird movements, just basic, just like arm circles, touch all your fingers to your thumbs, down on your tippy toes, walk fast, duck walk. And I don't know how cool the people is where you're going, where everybody else go, but I know you have to keep your butt down. Like the way I was practicing the duck walk, I kind of lift my butt up some, so I thought I was gonna be straight, but it took me about 3 or 4 times to do it, but I did it. So after that, then they made you get back in the squatting position, fall down on your knees, and walk 5 steps up, and then like roll yourself back up without stumbling. So I just did that right away. And just like some other basic movements. Like the other movements, don't worry about it. But practice the duck walk. Okay? Practice that one to make sure you got it. Because you never know what they might expect of you. Only 2 people it was 8 girls did it right the very first time. So, but it didn't take all day. It was a couple people that took a little bit longer. But, yeah. So after that, then we finally got to eat. So we ate breakfast between 5 and 5:35. We ate lunch around 1:20. Talk about everybody was starving. It was like, y'all better hurry and get dressed so y'all can eat. They can shut down the kitchen. So we like running through there like we're mad people trying to get something to eat. Lunch was okay, I guess. I mean, I don't eat beef, so they had like spaghetti with beef or something in it. I don't even know. And they had like some other beef stuff with like with like carrots or something in it. I don't know what that was. So I just got some corn and some string beans. The guy put some mashed potatoes on our plate. The string beans were terrible. This girl said I had to load it with salt. I don't eat salt like that, you know. It's not that serious, so I just didn't eat it. So I ate the corn. I had a bottle of water, had some pears. You got either some chips or a cookie, a piece of bread. You can get a soda or whatever. So after that, then we all lined up to like one at a time whenever we finished eating to go and talk to the chief medical examiner. He's the guy that go over your paperwork with the doctor that examined you, just to basically see if you're medically qualified. So the first girl went in, she was medically qualified. She like, qualified? We're like, oh, go ahead, girl. The next girl, she came out. She said we found out they found a lump in her breast. That was the one who had the ears that was a little dirty or whatever. She had some wax in her ears. So I know she probably wanted to go into the army, but finding a lump in your breast can be serious. So I hope she's okay, because that's scary. But you know, if you check your breast too close to your period before or after or during, you might find a lump in your breast, but it might not be anything. So she'll probably be fine, to be perfectly honest. So the next girl go in, and she was qualified, and then everybody was qualified. It was like qualified, not qualified, qualified, maybe not qualified. Then everybody else that I saw was qualified, if I'm not mistaken. They had to look at my feet again to see if I was, if I didn't have an arch in my foot. It was like, your feet don't bother you? And I was like, no, my feet don't bother me. No, like, I don't know. But the doctor got on her. He was like, you can see that little arch in her foot. And I was like, damn right, you can see that arch in my foot. Don't try to disqualify me because my foot looked low or something. I don't know. But, so, I got in. I was very happy. After that, you had to go to the, to this desk in that office. And they basically, like, make a copy of all your paperwork. and then they send you back to the front desk. Then the front desk, scan your paperwork, gotta scan your fingerprints for the doctor time that day. And they send you back to your liaison's office. After the liaison's office, let me go back. Went to the liaison's office. Then they basically went through your paperwork. You had to sign a whole bunch of stuff. Sign and date everything. It's a whole bunch of things. For like a background check and for whatever. For the FBI to like look into you. You know what I'm saying? So after that, if you have tattoos, you have to bring like a sports bra and some basketball shorts so they can check you out. But they didn't get to me because they were going so slow. It was crazy. So I have to go back another day. But what's supposed to happen next time is they get my height and weight. They check my tattoos, which I only have 4, and you can't even see them. So, and then I didn't get a chance to pick my job. They showed me the list of jobs I was qualified for. I'm looking at OS and PR. OS is Operations Specialist, and PR is Air Crew Survival Equipmentman, which the job sounds pretty cool. So, I had like a chef, which maybe a couple years ago I might have took the chef because I like to cook and stuff like that, but I don't want to do that for the Navy. And because I've been like a human resource assistant and everything, so I had a whole bunch of like assistant jobs and assistant to like a chief to be like their personal assistant and just like do whatever basically they need to be done. I'm just like, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to follow behind. There might have been okay. I don't know. We gotta look into it again. I forgot what it was called anyway, but the list somewhere. But I follow them around and just like be there. No. So, let me see what else. Okay, so after I go back, do my height and weight, my tattoos, I pick whichever job I'm gonna pick between the OS and PR. Then, basically I get sworn in. And my recruiter told me today, she called me, she said, "Girl, I'm about to call you." I answered the phone, she's like, "Oh my God." She was like, "I was so scared for you today because they weren't updating their systems, and I didn't know like which part of the process you was on." And then she was blowing up my phone. I wasn't answering. I was like, they don't let you have your phone during medical. So when you go, you can have your phone just on the liaison side. So however long if you're there from the time you get there until 2 o'clock. So you get there about, it was before we got there, right before 6. And I was still in the medical part. I was getting my final approval around 2:15. It's a little bit, maybe 2:20 I was finished. No, about 2:30 because I still had to go to the other desk. So about 2:30. So from at least 6 being in the medical examiner side to like 2:30. You don't have your phone. So know that. You can only have it. They say you can have your phone. Yeah, you sure can on the liaison side. So yeah, so everybody blowing my phone up and I'm just like, what can you do? So anyway, what was I saying? I should write this down. I forgot. Oh, yeah. So anyway, she was like, yeah, the top guy, she was just like, she didn't have to go to NC1, which is Officer Way where I am, and he didn't have to go to Chief, and Chief had to go to these people and that. But she was like, the top guy that's in charge of all of this called the office asking about me. Was like, about applicant G, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's huge. She was like, so I want you to know your process probably is going to go super fast. That's what I'm banking on. So, yeah, that's crazy. This is almost 15 minutes long. Okay. So, that's basically what happened. I had to catch the bus